A French history teacher in Nancy, France, has been suspended for teaching too much about the Holocaust and for spending too much time organizing trips for her students to Nazi death camps in Poland and the Czech Republic. This is a true story. Recently been released that Catherine Pederzoli, 58 years old, was actually suspended by the French officials because they said that she lacked the proper distance and neutrality and secularism in teaching her students about the Holocaust. You know, when I see and hear reports like this, it just absolutely makes my blood boil. Now, maybe because I'm a child of Holocaust survivors that I respond too strongly to this. I don't think that's the reason. When you hear about this and you say, what is going on? Have they not learned their lessons? It's just beyond belief to me. And you should see some of the reactions that people have to it and say, hey, maybe it's reasonable. Maybe she is actually spending too much time speaking about the Holocaust, and maybe that's true. But I ask you, is there such a thing really as spending too much time speaking about the Holocaust? Do you think that she dominates every lesson that she has in speaking about the Holocaust? Don't you believe that a trip to the Nazi death camps can teach something important to those high school students? Isn't it important for them to understand the lessons of what went on in Nazi Germany and what happened during World War II? Here's the key. The key is that when they use words like she didn't have enough distance and neutrality about the Holocaust? Is there neutrality about September 11th? Is there neutrality about Rwanda or Darfur? I mean, is there neutrality in Nazi genocide? What are they talking about? Neutrality. It's this kind of reaction that says we've got to do something about it. And in the spirit of Rosh Hashanah, I would say that if you're looking for something to do, if you're looking for New Year's resolutions, here's a great one: get involved. Register your protest. Don't just sit back and listen. Register your protest. Find a way to reach the French government, reach the French high school education department, and be able to register your protest that there's something wrong with this. That would be a great New Year's resolution. Too much time on the Holocaust, not neutral enough on the Holocaust, that's not something to think about. That's something to really be vile about and to protest about. But meanwhile, have a great Rosh Hashanah. Have a wonderful New Year. Let's make sure this one is better than the last.